So this is just a little motif that I did the other day, and I've made into a garland. Ta-da! And I've attached it to my bed head. So if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, you will have seen that. So it's just one color and it's 4 rounds and it's super easy. So Fiddlestick Superb 8. I'm really loving it at the moment. I'm going up a size. Instead of doing a 4mm, I'm using a 4.5, and then I've got our yarn needle as well. So let's get started. I'll put this out the way. So we're going to start with a magic ring. Just make sure we got enough yarn, because I'm kind of not really a yarn eater, but make your magic ring as you do. And then we're going to do chain 3 and then 11 double crochets in the ring, because I'm using US terms. So 11 of these to make our, I'm just going to focus because you know my camera's not autofocus. Pull the ring tight. I do like to completely close it after I've made my join, and then I just like to pull it really tight, as tight as it will go. Sometimes it's easier when you've done consecutive rounds. Okay, so that one's just got 12 double crochets. I'm just going to count so we can double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because there's nothing like going on to another round or another row or rows down the track and you haven't actually counted your right stitches and you're like, I've got to frog it. So now we're just doing, where is my focus? So we're doing trebles and chains. Super duper easy. So we're going to just focus in again because I've moved. Chaining 4 for the first treble, and then yarn over twice, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop. You should all know how to do trebles by now. And yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're just doing the same thing in every single stitch. We're not skipping any stitches, sorry, in this round. So the same thing again, treble, treble, and then unstick your yarn. It's quite humid here today, and I've turned the window off. I've shut the window so I've got no noise, but the fan's on. It's just not doing a very good job. Chain 4 again and treble in the next 2, like so. I'm now in my new, well, my new crochet corner, I'm going to call it. It's also known as my bedroom. If you've been following me on Facebook and Instagram, you will have seen that I've been slowly, I'm going to call it like crochet bombing it to the max. I've still got a couple of things to go. I have some ideas of what I'd like to do. Chaining 4 and then trebles. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2 to go. 1 and 2. And because we're using the same color and this is just a single color pattern, you can use different colors if you wish. Just makes more yarn and more ends to weave in. Chaining 4. I'm joining each round with a slip stitch. No invisible joins, no standing stitches. Okay, so now we've got our 6 little, I don't know, pairs of trebles and our chain 4s in between. We're going to do another chain 4 and another treble. So same thing again, chain 4. Make your treble into the treble. Still, it's that naughty stitch. I always think it's naughty because it's in treble. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to make a single crochet into the chain 4 space from round 2, like so. Chaining 5 again, 3, 4, 5 to bring it back up. And you guessed it, treble in each stitch. Ta-da! And ta-da! And chaining 5 again. so. 2, 3, 4, 5. Treble. It's that naughty one. Okay. Oh, it could be musical, whichever way you like to look at it. So repeat that around, 2 trebles, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, 2 trebles. Back in one moment. How did you go? So for this one, we're going to just join to the top of the chain 4 with a slip stitch. Oh, it's stuck to me. Now we're going to chain 3, for a double crochet. Then we're going to make another double crochet into the same stitch and chaining 2 in between, and then 2 doubles into the next stitch, like so. Ta-da! And then coming down the chain 5 space, we're going to make 5 stitches. First one's being 3 double crochets, then a half double, and a single. Then we're going to make a front post single crochet around the single crochet from round 3, and then we're going to come back up. Same thing, just reversed. So a single crochet, a half double, and then 3 doubles, like so. And I'm stuck again. It's one of the bad things about working with acrylic in the warmer seasons. Now we're back up to the trebles again. We're just going to make our 2 doubles, our chain 2, and then our 2 doubles, like so. So that's going to be the repeat. So do that and I'll come back in a minute. So we're just going to pretend this this stitch is not here. Insert. I've got a video on how to do this properly, but I'm not going to go through it with you, just quickly anyway. Back down that stitch. That little bit of that knot in that yarn is a little twist. I don't like it. Okay, you can see, just do that for now. Oh, well, now it's just made my little stitch, not very nice. Okay, so now that I've finished, you can make your little magic ring really tight by pulling as hard as you can, so it just closes it off nicely. And you can see that it kind of looks a bit like there's too many stitches. It probably technically is, but if you flatten it out, there we go, you flatten it out enough and block it. If you prefer to block your pieces, it does sit nice, just depending, you know, how you go about it. Now for making a garland, let's move my little needle. I did a beginning chain. Da-da-da. Where is it? This is the end one. Let's go to the start. Where are you? Over here. Here we go. I'm going to see if I can just zoom out a smidgen. So I've done a beginning chain of 80. It gives a nice long length to either tie to something or hang it up. And then in between the motifs, I have done a chain of 50. Just loose chains. You don't want to have too tight because otherwise it'll look pretty. Well, make more chains then if you're a tighter hooker. I've done a single crochet in the chain 2 point, and that's how you join. So quite straightforward, just to use single crochets in the chain 2 point at the top. I've made 5 because I always like to have one in the middle because that's like it looks nice that way. So I hope you enjoyed this little 4 round pattern. I'm going to pop all the information below if you want any more and whatnot. Have fun. Until then, happy hooking. Bye.